welcome to this video. My name is Brian from britech.co.uk, and today I want to talk about wireless network security. Now, I know a lot of my customers still are using unprotected wireless network. Now that is really dangerous because obviously people can connect to it. Now you may say, oh well, who gives a crap, you know, but hey, if someone's downloading music, videos, porn, child porn, anything of that nature, then you're going to be held responsible for it, because it's basically by law you are responsible for your own network. So if someone is connecting up to that and you don't know what they're doing, then you are held responsible for it. You're the paying customer for BT, Virgin, TalkTalk, or whatever it may be, and you are the one that's going to get a knock on the door for this illegal downloads. So it is wise to actually lock the network down. You know, you just got to think of it logically, really. You wouldn't go outside your house and leave your front door open hoping that no one's going to come in, because they will, and they'll rob you. So you lock your front door. You should do the same with your wireless network. Okay? Don't assume that no one is doing this sort of stuff. There's loads of people downloading stuff, and you will be held responsible. So, now we've got the scaremongering out of the way, let's just talk about the security things and how to get around it, and how to stop people easily connecting to your network. Well, or if you are secure, you may not know. So the first things you want to do is just to check. I mean, there is companies like Sky, for instance. I'm not recommending Sky, by the way, because I don't like their internet. I think it's really crap. But they do send out, there's one good thing they do, they do send out the router with a pre-installed security key on it. So which means it's already set up. You ain't got to go in here and do it all, which is really good. I think a good approach, because that means it's locked down straight away from the off. So if they can do it, why can't shops do it? It's easy done, and it's going to be much easier for people. So here you go. This is a View Wireless Networks. You can see the links it's here is open, and these ones here are locked, and this one's unsecure as well. That means anyone can just click on this and go connect, and then they're on their network. Okay, we're going to make it even harder than that, because we're going to make it invisible, so people can't see you, and it makes it harder for them to probe you, because obviously if they can see, they can probe you. They can actually try to crack your password. So that's the reason why I make it invisible, and we're going to show you how to do that today. So the first thing you want to do is get your wireless router IP, so you can log on to the menu system. Now you can do this in a few ways. You can either go ipconfigs/all, and this is the actual window you will get, and I'll show you where to do that. Start, run, cmd, click OK, type ipconfig /all, and then push enter. I'm not going to do it because it will show you all my MAC addresses and stuff like that. So this is what you'll get, and don't take no notice for the red things at the moment, because I've got this off the internet. The one we're looking for is default gateway. It's give you 192.168.1.1. now that's the actual IP to log on to the actual router itself. Okay, there'll be slightly different for each router that you've got. Okay, now if you don't know this, it will be on, as I said, on the bottom of your router itself. That IP will be on there, and also if you go to the manufacturer's website and type in the manufacturing model number, you know, say for instance D8695 or something like that, and go down to that model, it will tell you what the actual IP is and all the page, how to set it up, and that's how you would go about it. It will also be in the actual pamphlet that you got, the actual, when you bought the machine, if you've still got it. Okay, so anyway, so now we've got our IP, we're going to log on to the actual page there. So let's go up the top, open up Explorer or Firefox, whatever floats your boat. 192.168, mine's .0.1. okay, and you will be asked to log in. Now by default, these are admin and password, or admin and blank. You need to find this out. Now you can actually find that out again at the main manufacturer's website, or there is a website out there, or we'll have to try and find a link for it that actually gives you a long list of default passwords and that. Now you may already have a password set up from an engineer that's done it. If you have and you've got it written down, happy days, just use that and log in. Yeah, so anyway, so you log in, and then the first thing you want to do is change your password to something you know. So go into admin tools here, yours may be in a different location, but look through for the password. Admin, change it. Username, change it. so you know it's something that only you know. Okay, that's the first thing. Save, reboot the router and go back in. Next thing you want to do is go into your wireless settings setup. Click on wireless settings, and this will be the window you'll see, something similar to this. Now this is your enable wireless connection, which we want to leave on. Obviously this is the SSID key, and that's called test, for instance. Now you need to make sure that this is on every machine that connects to your wireless network. Now, do you remember when I said to you we had this picture down here to show wireless networks, view wireless networks? Well, as you can see here, this is listing them all. This is your SSID key, this Linksys and wireless network, blah blah blah. Yeah, so that's your actual SSID key. We're going to actually disable that so you can't see it. That means people can't probe you. So let's have a little look there. So we've got our test up there, and you can see here visible or invisible. I'm going to go invisible on this one. Okay, and then come down and make sure we're going to put our security key in now. Then you've got a choice here: WEP, WPA Personal, or WPA Enterprise, or you've got WPA2. Okay, make sure you're on WPA2, TKIP and AES, and this is where we put our key in. Then this key must be on all computers or laptops that are connecting to your wireless network. Now the rule of thumb is, don't make it too easy, but don't make it too hard that you forget it. You know what I mean? So basically, don't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because that's too easy, but don't make it so bloody hard that you know you need to be a contestant at a Krypton Factor to bloody crack it, because otherwise you'll never remember it yourself. So don't go 1_685 */ this that God knows what, because you're never going to remember that. Yeah, so just do it something simple. After you've done that, save the settings, and that key needs to be on, as I said, I'll repeat myself, on every machine. Okay, so if you go back to this, you won't see your, this is what the difficult part is, you won't see your network here now. So you may, before you make it invisible, you may want to set up all the computers first, then go invisible. Otherwise it's going to make it a bit more tricky for you to actually set up. Okay, so bear that in mind. Before you go invisible, set up all the computers on the network with the same key, then go invisible, and then you'll be okay. Okay, right, next, the next thing you want to do is, which you could do as a secondary sort of security measure, is network filter, or it's called MAC filter. Now what is your MAC address, you're saying? Well, the MAC address, where can I find it? It's on every bit of hardware that you get. So if you look here, where we're ipconfig, remember I typed in there and you can see these red ones, they're your MAC addresses. Okay, now as you can see, a wireless network connection, and it says, so that's our MAC address, that's the one we want. We don't want this one, we want this one. So we want the wireless one, 001195FA C691. Okay, you go back to your MAC address settings, make sure it says turn on allow computers to connect in this area of network, or access to the network. You can deny it, but I wouldn't suggest that, just leave it on allow. And this again, every computer must have the MAC address in here. So you just type in a MAC address like so, save, and that's done. Okay, reboot the machine and you're all done. Anyway, that should be all you set up, and you should be all nice and secure now. And when you look in the actual view network settings, you will not be seen, and you will be nice and secure. My name is Brian from britec.co.uk. I hope this tutorial has been some use to you, and it's pretty simple. Have a go yourself. Don't leave it for chance to open. Know that someone's not going to connect to your internet. Lock yourself down and be safe. Happy surfing. Bye for now.